want to show you something that is a bit less directly work related than my usual, but I believe we should all be aware of. And that is where AI image generation and image editing is at today. I want to show you Nano Banana, which is Google's latest image generation model. And it does all the things that were very hard to do until now, and it does it for free and it does it fast. One of the big challenges with AI image generation has always been that every image generated is a new image, and so it's hard to keep the person who they are. They become someone slightly different, they look a bit different. It's hard to keep the scenery, to keep the details. Nano Banana, Google's new AI image generation model, is just amazing at those things. Let me show you an example and give you some ideas. To get started, I go to aistudio.google.com right here, aistudio.google.com. It's from Google, it's free, and it's got the latest and greatest. And what I want to make sure is that on the side here in the model selection, I'm on Nano Banana, which is an awesome name, also called Gemini 2.5 Flash Image. I could start here with one of the recommended prompts, like generate an image of a banana wearing a costume. But that's not very exciting. We've had AI before generate images of imaginary stuff for us. I want to do something that will touch my heart a bit more. So I'm going to start with bringing a picture of myself. I'm going to bring in this picture of me arriving at an Intuit event in Brisbane a couple of months ago. So just copy it and I'm going to paste it here. And I urge you to try. I can ask it now to change the color of the plant, change the color of the stand. I can get it to change my clothes to something different and all sorts of things. But here's what I'm going to do instead. I'm going to bring another picture of me when I was, I'm not actually sure, probably 20, many years ago. And I'm going to put it right here next to that picture. And I'm going to say, set these two beautiful women in a field of flowers holding hands happily. Now, that is a stretch, I think, even for AI, because what we're going to see here is whether it will preserve us as we are and not make two quite similar women. It's going to keep us as we are. It also has to do a lot of making stuff up. For example, making up the pants of this one. We only see part of the body. Look at that. Let's let it load. Pretty good. And now we can do all sorts of editing things. Like this is really touching my heart. How exciting is that? Now I can follow up, so I don't have to upload the image again. I can just prompt again and say, add some butterflies flying around, colorful. And what I'm trying to show you is that I don't need to download the image and upload the image. I can just continue and it will preserve the image as it is. There we go, we've got some butterflies. Beautiful. We can change the lighting, we can change the angle, we can say, show this image from a top view. We can ask to change our clothes. What I've seen people do is add their own picture and then a picture of someone else and say, show me what I would look like wearing the clothes of that other person from online or something. Look at that. Look at that. Now, I think that's incredible. This really touched my heart. We can really do magic with AI. So go look up Nano Banana. There is a gazillion ideas out there on what you can do with it, and it's so easy and free. You can do personal images like I did, or you can create images for your website, or edit images for your website, or for your presentations, or anything really. Just give it a go. And that event that I did with Intuit in Brisbane, that was a lot of fun. So we're doing a few more. We're going to talk about AI in accounting. It's free. You get some CPD points if you're an accountant. I'm going to speak, and people who are specialized in Microsoft 365 and Copilot are going to speak as well. And we're going to be in Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Singapore, Manila, Kuala Lumpur, and we're going to do a virtual event starting September, ending November. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'd love to see you there.